Okay, let's dive into this. Have you ever felt like you have these amazing ideas just trapped inside your head? You've got something you're super passionate about, but when it's time to actually share it, maybe on video or even just in a meeting, the words just don't land right. Well, you are definitely not alone. Today, we're going to unlock the secret to becoming a more fluent communicator. And trust me, it's way simpler than you think. It really all boils down to this one question, right? How do I become fluent in expressing what I believe? And look, this isn't just about public speaking. It's about being able to clearly and confidently get your thoughts, your passions, and your expertise out into the world. So, how do we actually do that? For so many of us, the biggest roadblock is just the fear of hitting that little red record button. I mean, the pressure to be perfect, the fear of what people will think, that worry that you're going to stumble over your words, it can be absolutely paralyzing. But what if? What if we've been thinking about this whole problem the wrong way? Let's completely flip the script on this. This isn't about being a natural or having some kind of special talent for speaking. Not at all. This is about a skill. And the most beautiful thing about a skill is that it can be learned. It can be developed by absolutely anyone. Now, this is a big one because it turns a belief we all have completely on its head. So the myth is that fluency comes from confidence. We think, oh, if I just felt more confident, then I could speak clearly. But the truth? It's the exact opposite. Fluency comes from repetition. Confidence isn't the thing you need to start, it's the reward you get for putting in the reps. And that leads us right to this core idea. Creating content, sharing your ideas, it's a skill, not some magical talent. It's just like learning to play an instrument or ride a bike. You wouldn't expect to be amazing the very first time you tried, would you? Of course not. It's a process, you're building muscle memory, and it's something you can totally achieve. So, okay, if it's a skill, how in the world do we build it? Well, there's a really clear logical path to follow. Let's break down this framework step by step. Here it is. This is the roadmap. Everything starts with practice. And notice that it's private practice. This is where you build your foundation, where nobody's watching. From that consistent practice, fluency starts to happen. You get that feeling of ease and clarity. And only then, after that, do you move on to visibility. So many people try to jump straight to step 3 and then wonder why it feels so awful. They're skipping the most important part. All right, theory is great, but let's get into the nitty-gritty. How do we actually put this into action? I'm going to give you a daily routine you can start literally today to build that fluency and confidence in private. And the best part? It only takes a few minutes a day. We call this the Daily Camera Confidence System, and its purpose is incredibly simple. It's a private daily routine designed to build up your speaking muscle memory. The keywords here are private and daily. It completely removes all the pressure of performing for an audience. This is your gym. It's your practice field. No audience allowed. The system itself is super straightforward, okay? Step 1, just pick one topic you're passionate about, something you could talk about forever. Step 2, every single day, record a short 1 to 3 minute video or even just a voice note on your phone. Step 3, watch it or listen back to it one time. Find one tiny little thing you could improve and then immediately re-record it. And step 4, and this is the golden rule, the most important part, do not post it. This is your secret training ground. Nobody needs to see your reps right now. So how long do you need to do this? Just commit to this private practice for 14 to 21 days. That's it, 2 to 3 weeks. Think of it as a short, focused sprint. It's designed to build a really powerful new habit and get you some real, noticeable momentum. You will be absolutely amazed at the progress you can make in that short amount of time. Now, you might be a little skeptical. You might be thinking, will this really truly make a difference? And the answer is yes, absolutely. Let's look at the logic, the science behind why this private system is just so darn effective. So first off, it builds muscle memory. The physical act of talking your ideas into a camera just becomes second nature. It also completely removes that nagging fear of judgment because, hey, no one is ever going to see it. You can experiment, you can make mistakes, you can be messy. This process trains you to speak with more clarity and presence. And maybe the most important thing of all, it normalizes imperfection. You learn that it's okay not to be perfect, which is a massive unlock for when you do decide to share your ideas publicly. So I'm going to leave you with this. Instead of asking yourself, am I ready to post yet? I want you to try this system for just 1 week. And at the end of that week, ask yourself this question.
What changed the most between my first recording on Monday and my last recording today? The answer to that question, that's where you're going to find your progress, your fluency, and the real confidence you've been looking for all along. You got this.